We're still getting everything put together here, Commander. Haven't had much time yet.
There's still work to be done, but we're making progress.
Bigger problem is going to be managing all of our friends. Not sure everyone has the same reasons for being here.
There are definitely some tensions, but nothing we can't smooth over. Well, nothing you can't smooth over, Commander.
You may have gotten out of this one, but this'll be every day for you on the Captain's Council.
Why do you think I came along?
Wayfinder, good. They respect you, at least. Your presence should prove helpful.
Having trouble balancing all the factions here, Colonel?
To put it mildly, they're all focused on their own objectives, but we have higher priorities to handle first. For starters, this camp is hardly what I'd call secure. What if the Inquest were to attack? We also just need more intel about our surroundings and potential dangers. We know next to nothing about this place.
I'll see if I can take care of a few of those problems for you. Just try to keep them away from each other's throats.
Another day in paradise, eh, Wayfinder?
This'll be fun. Time to do some real damage. I could outrun a centaur. Well, things are calmer around camp for now. Guess I should make sure everyone is doing okay out in the field.
There's so much life here. We need to catalog it quickly before anything happens. Oh, Commander, how delightful. You've come to the right place. The magic is absolutely overflowing here. This place is defined by magic. It permeates everything. The plants, the animals, even the soil itself. We need to understand it better to know what we'll face here. Perhaps you can gather some samples.
Hopefully this will help.
This is wonderful, Commander. I'll get right to work.
I can't say it's much of a surprise to see you skulking around, Ember.
A tiger can't change its stripes, Commander. We're trying to get a network of listening devices set up to keep track of the inquest. And anyone else who might be moving around out here. You already know what I'm gonna ask.
All right, but only because it's you. I'll see if I can find some good spots for them.
Haven't been here yet. I could outrun a centaur. I could outrun a centaur.
That's the last of them for now. Still work to do. Your skimmer can heal the wounded animals. We also need to make sure there's no scanners left around here. There's too many, and we can't risk being encircled! Soldiers, fall back!
Make sure the damn thing is weakened. I don't want it attacking us while we're transporting it back.
I do not have combat functionality.
What's going on here?
Found some kind of special inquest golem not far from their base. Followed it out into the woods, then disabled it.
Seems like it's got a bunch of unique parts. Gotta be worth a fortune. Shut up, Zeke, you stupid dog.
You're going to sell it? To who? The Inquest? The Priory?
Seems to be able to think on its own. Someone will pay big for that.
Did you ever think that might make it valuable to us? We're not selling it.
What? That ain't your call. We earned this payday fair and square.
Look, Commander, I respect you, but you've got to understand. We don't work for free. I'm happy to give you the golem. It'd save me the trouble of lugging it around. But you gotta compensate us. You don't want to be relying on angry sailors, trust me.
What will it take?
Gold is always good. But if you left your money at home, you could always find us something else to sell.
Here, this targeting control module should be worth plenty, and it's a lot easier to carry, too.
I suppose it'll do. Fine. The golem's yours.
Thanks. Well, you weren't cheap. What can you tell me about the inquest here?
I am PTM, otherwise known as Prototype Machine. No, that's not it. Was it party time, Mech?
Focus, PTM. I need info about the inquest.
I apologize. It seems I have been damaged by your friends.
Hey, Wayfinder.
That is kind of you to say.
I
must return to base for repairs at
and
once.
I'm in over my head.
No, I don't
you
think
could
that's a
grab
good
for me
idea.
would be a
We
big
have people
help.
here who can fix you.
I'm afraid I require special equipment for maintenance. Otherwise, I would be happy to assist you.
Well then, you just stay put and I'll go get the equipment. But then you're going to tell me what you know. Got it?
That is an agreeable arrangement.
We must release them.
I'll need to use the caches lying around here to remain unseen.
I'm getting pretty tired of being stuck on watch. Why aren't Seb's experiments doing this work for us?
Are you insane? Those things are completely unstable. I don't want them anywhere near me.
As a reminder, there are now forces here who mean to interfere with our work. Therefore, any intruders are to be terminated by whatever means are available. Failure to do so.
Time to do some real damage. Well, I'm certainly not walking through that. There must be something nearby that's actually running it.
How did you get in here? Those worthless guards. When I'm finished with you, they're next.
ancient mountain. Brilliant ember!
Sweet, sweet loot.
Where is everyone?
It is an incalculable delight to finally meet you, Commander. Your reputation precedes you, as I fear mine must precede me. I think you'll find me quite unlike the tales you've heard. I won't waste your time with trivialities. Both of us are far too busy for that. I want you to help me save our world.
What do you mean?
I wish I had time to explain everything now, but Kuta's guards are closing in. We can't be seen together. Not yet. Suffice it to say, I am not your enemy. If anything, I am your sincerest admirer. You represent what we are at our best. Materia will face many more trials in the years to come. We need more like you, if we're going to be ready. We can't do that while all the power rests in the hands of those like Isgaren. It's time to return Tyria's destiny to the hands of her people.
But why Castora? What are you looking for?
Isgaren really hasn't told you what was hidden here. Or the Council, what they sent me here to find.
They sanctioned this?
More readily than you can imagine. And they'd have kept it from you forever. They can't be trusted. Neither can Isgaren. I will tell you more when I can. Take this comms device and anything else you need. A token of friendship.
We secured the perimeter and you can't be here!
Time to do some real damage.
We have an intruder in the base. Reinforcements are on their way. You know what needs to be done. Don't fail me.
I'm bleeding. Don't worry, Zeke. I'm not gonna hurt him.
According to an index search, my name is Pro-Tour Matthew. That can't be right.
Maybe you should power down while I do this.
Now you're an expert in golemancy, Commander. Where do you even find the time?
I picked some up from Timey over the years. I'm surprised you're all the way out here. What about the pub?
Delegation is the mark of great leaders, Commander. You could stand to do more of it yourself.
Let's start now. You make sure nobody bothers the golem while it reboots, and I'll go update the others.
Haha, hoist by my own petard.
Ritlock, Saida, are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Find anything useful?
You could put it that way. I ran into Vlox.
The Inquest leader? This sounds like a pretty good lead. What did you find out?
I think I have more questions than when I started. He's certainly not what I was expecting.
Well, we're up north getting set up. Why don't you come fill us in when you get the chance?
It seems your new friend has finished rebooting, and thus my duties here are discharged.
Maybe you should go join Saida and Ritlock up north. I'll be there shortly.
Ah yes, of course. Someone has to keep those miscreants out of trouble.
Feeling better?
Indeed. My systems have been repaired, and I can now officially introduce myself as Prime... At any rate, I am pleased to assist you with any questions you may have. He served in various posts within the Inquest prior to assuming the directorship. These include as a lead field researcher and originally as a golemancer. Before that, he was a hydrological engineer in Ratasum until... Records show he filed several official warnings about the structural integrity of the Magus Dam before it collapsed. The Arcane Council formally dismissed these warnings and barred him from taking any action himself. That is the end of his time in Ratasum. There is a gap between that and his time with the Inquest, but no records of it are available. None of the orders issued to the crew specified any object by name or description. However, each of the assigned search locations is associated with the Seers. The status for each objective is still listed as open, so the desired objects must not be collected yet. That is all of the information I have security clearance to access.
I apologize that I haven't expounded further, Commander. Working with the Inquest necessitates a level of secrecy.
Why work with the Inquest at all?
The Inquest are the only tool that was available. A hammer is a cruel instrument, but we would struggle to build without it. We just need to know when to put it down. I'm using an evil thing to do good, and destroying the evil in the process.
But what are you planning to do? You still haven't told me.
When you peered into the eternal alchemy, you saw all the paths laid out before you. Yes, our possible futures. I am trying to prepare Tyria for what's to come. To do that, we have to remove the impediments to individuals like you. If we continue to let Iskaran and the Tyrian Alliance make our decisions, we won't survive.
I think you should come and work with us then. We can improve things together.
I trust you entirely, Commander. But I can't say the same for your friends. Continue on your path for now. I don't intend to stop you. But do think on what I've said. We'll speak again soon.
Mine. All mine.
According to my internal registry, curious. It's not corrupted data. It just appears no one ever filled it out. Engineers are often quite busy, however, so some gaps in documentation are expected. But my primary purpose is intact, and that is to provide companionship and constructive feedback. Ah, yes. That is what my name stands for. Platonic Time... I will remember eventually. No. Unfortunately, it has to start with P, T, and M. That would have been a good guess otherwise. Very well. It is fortunate that I arrived when I did to protect him from those brigands. This is a dangerous place for a young gentleman like him to be without a proper escort. He is also nearly as adept at companionship as I am. One should never let one's ego grow too large, Zeke.
We just need a small investment now to cover our transportation costs. Then, once we get back to the mainland, we can pay you back triple what you gave us.
All our debts tied up.
Quickly now, but beware of the creatures. They feed on the sap and won't let you take it easily.
Well, Commander, it sounds from your story like you've got yourself another admirer.
Makes no difference to me what Vlox claims to want. He's the target all the same.
Makes some difference. I definitely understand what he's saying. Not hard to imagine a better Tyria than the one we have.
Oh, come on, Ritlock. He's leading the inquest. Have you seen what Zeb is doing?
Remove every monster from the legions, and there would be no legions left. Same goes for the Sly crew.
That's not a fair... I mean, we don't even know if he's telling the truth.
If I may interject as the resident ex-radical of this ensemble, it seems clear that Vlox believes what he's saying. There would be easier paths to power if he didn't. The real question is what he's willing to do for his ideals.
Got any insight on this, Commander?
I think we need more information. We can judge Vlox's motivation once we know what his plan is.
A thought on that. Those monstrosities that Seb has been creating are clearly controlled remotely. That means there's some kind of connection there we might be able to get some information from. So, is harvesting cybernetic reptile brains outside your wheelhouse, Commander?
Is anything at this point?
storms! I could outrun a centaur. Part of a volcano!
Pull through.
I feel good. Outrun a centaur. Time to do some real damage.
An ancient mountain. A brilliant ember.
This is quite a haul you've got here, Commander. Let's see what I can get out of them.
Let me know when you find something. In the meantime, there are more creatures out there that need to be dealt with.
Not sure what Canuck was able to find, but he headed south with Saida. Seems like there's a lot of inquest in some ruins down there. Might want to catch up with them before they get in over their heads.
Do you hear yourself? We're talking about the inquest.
And once they'd have said, do you hear yourself? We're talking about Canuck. You have to at least consider the possibility that your enemy is making a good point.
Well, we can be sure there's no inquest in Airshot, or you'd have been ambushed already. Found anything yet?
Not yet, but we have to be close. Lead the way.
More intruders!
More test subjects.
You know, even if his intentions are good, and I don't believe they are, that doesn't excuse working with the inquest.
Feel the fury!
Having a worthy cause doesn't mean you can just join up with a bunch of violent criminals.
My dear, you are a pirate captain.
So what are you proposing we do, Canuck? Just take Vlox at his word?
I'm merely suggesting we don't need to slam that door shut. Perhaps we can work with him. It'd certainly be easier, no?
Looks like the Priory have got themselves in trouble here.
And who better than us to get them out?
Time to do some real damage. I could outrun a centaur. Hotter than lava.
Thank the Six for you, Commander. They've been interrogating us for hours and didn't care for our answers.
What were they trying to find out?
They kept asking about the artifact, but they wouldn't specify which one they meant. We've examined so many already, how could we possibly know which one they were looking for? But they wouldn't listen.
Do you need help getting back to camp?
Respectfully, it's more important we resume our work. Can't let them scare us away. Our camp isn't far from here anyhow.
I suppose we should do some looking around ourselves?
There are a lot of artifacts still here.
But they certainly weren't short on time. These must not have seemed important to them.
There are 3 different types of arcane scanners here, but not a single brush or chisel.
They weren't studying these to figure out their history or function. They're just testing for how much magic they exude.
They're not here to study the seers, clearly. They're looking for powerful magic.
And it sounds like they might have a specific object in mind.
Let's see what else we can find here.
A broken seer tablet. It says something about a ritual site, but not what it was for.
I'm sure they got up to all sorts of rituals around here.
Maybe there's one that's more important than the others? Anyone's guess as to what it would be, though. Well, at least someone dealt with a few of them for us.
Doubt it was the Priory. There must still be seer defenses active around here.
Which suggests something important was kept here.
Why is it that everything wants to kill you, Commander?
Feel the fury! Hurts, doesn't it?
do some real damage.
An ancient mountain.
Such ornate grandiosity. I should really copy this style for something.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure it tells us much about what this place was.
Don't worry about me, Commander. I don't get rattled that easily.
Glad to hear it. What have you figured out about this place and the Seers?
We're honestly overwhelmed with the amount of raw information here. It's gonna take some time to draw conclusions from it. Right now, we're just focused on gathering everything up before the inquest can get to it. But if you want to know more about the Seers in general, you should talk to Melissa. No one in Tyria knows more about them than her.
Well, it's clear that the Inquest are searching for a specific artifact, but we're still in the dark about what it is. Maybe this Melissa can shed some light on it?
I believe our scholarly friend was a tad mistaken, though. There is someone in Tyria who knows more about the Seers.
It's worth a try, at least. Iskarin, are you there? We need your expertise immediately. I guess I'll have to seek out mortal insight instead. What do you make of Castora?
A beautiful, tragic place, teeming with possibilities and fraught with danger. It's clear to me why the Seers guarded it so jealously.
They still do, clearly. Isgarin hasn't been any help at all since we got here.
I'm looking for historian Melissa. Is she around here?
She's on an excavation around here somewhere. But honestly, we're too swamped for me to go look for her. While you wait for her, maybe you can assist us with getting things settled here? It'd be a big help.
I could outrun a centaur.
You're a lifesaver, Commander. And right on time, too. I just saw Melissa get back to her tent a minute ago.
This is a welcome surprise. Is there something I can help you with, Commander?
Historian Melissa, I'm familiar with your work. You're our resident seer expert.
What passes for one? We still know so little about them. What we've learned here so far already surpasses everything we knew before.
I'm trying to figure out what they were doing here that the Inquest are so interested in. Any ideas?
Well, we're still working on that, unfortunately. But I have a map of some of the locations we haven't had a chance to excavate yet. You can probably gather them quicker than I would, but I'm happy to tell you everything I can about them once you do. This is incredible, Commander. I could spend the rest of my life studying just what you've brought me. But as a quick assessment, a lot of these seem to be ritual objects, totems and the like, suffused with magic. Castora must have had a deep religious significance to them. But the specifics will take time to tease out.
It sounds like an answer isn't going to be that easy then.
It seems unlikely, but I promise to report anything I can uncover quickly. Oh, one more thing, Commander. If you wouldn't mind asking Iskarin if he could talk with me for a bit. I'd love to pick the brain of an actual seer to help me put this all together.
So would I.
Learned anything useful?
More confirmation that the Seers were doing something significant here, but not much about what it was.
We've beaten around it for long enough, Commander. It's time to find Iskarin and make him give us some answers.
Iskarin, are you there? It's urgent. Well, now what?
Didn't mean to eavesdrop, Commander, but it sounds like you're looking for Iskarin. I caught a glimpse of him heading off to the west a few hours ago. Didn't stop by camp first or anything.
Well, that's the best lead I've had in a while. Thank you.